guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and do another live. We're going to do person on your mind for all signs, Aries to Pisces. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get some oracles and kind of see what's going on with this person, overall energy. I'm going to do a couple oracle decks first. I'm going to do the romance angels. I haven't done these in a while. And then this other deck too. Kind of see what's going on, with the situation. I'll do the tarot, and then also if I need to do more clarifiers, I'll do like the what's the tea oracle deck. But I'm gonna kind of wait and see about using that one just in case. Some of the readings in that have been kind of intense. So I'm gonna use these two oracle decks, get the tarot deck, and then also see what they want to say as well. How are they feeling about you, or what's the overall energy? So let's go ahead and get started here in a few seconds. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you guys for being here. Hey, kitty cat. Awesome. So yeah, watch whatever placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross watch, for whatever placement that you're watching for, whatever person, and just take it for how it resonates. If you don't feel like it resonates with your situation, always watch, like I said, another placement, or just, just take whatever does resonate. If you guys want to book a personal, be a member, everything's below in my description box. And I do have a 15% off on my website for all readings and all purchases. Hey, love pineapples. All right, let's go ahead and get started on Aries here. Person on your mind, 149. All right. Let's see what's going on with the person on your mind here. Overall energy, what is happening with this person? Oh, the card hit the floor. First one out. All right, hit the floor. Okay, they're keeping an open mind. And attraction. So they are still attracted to you. They're trying to keep an open mind. Hey, Aries man. They're calling you in. Some of you, they're manifesting you. They could feel you're their soulmate. Okay. They're still attracted to you, and they're trying to be optimistic. Okay. They made some kind of mistake, and they're giving it time. They're watching you. So right now, this person realizes they made some kind of mistake. They're trying to be optimistic, and they are still attracted to you. So we're going to clarify and see. So keep an open mind and attraction. Some of you, this is a weird side message. They could like the way you smell. Because in this picture, it's like she's smelling roses, okay? So some of you smell like roses, or you smell good, and they like how you smell. Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. Damn. This person wants you, but they're holding back. Four of Pentacles. So they do want you. This is somebody that is very attracted to you, but they also love you as well. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. They find you very attractive. Okay. And I'm using different tarot cards this video. So the deck I'm using is Inspired Neon Tarot. So, but yeah, I love this card. That's super cool. And this is somebody that wants to be in communication with you. They could be having, some optimism that maybe you're going to reach out to them. They're going to hear from you. Why is there a mistake here? So they could be playing the victim a little bit. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so they could be... A lot of you, they're playing the victim. They're blaming themselves for not talking to you, not telling you how they feel. They could feel like you're getting away from them. Queen of Cups reversed. They could feel like you're losing interest, or you're not really as desiring them anymore. Like if a lot of time has passed and they haven't really made an effort with you, they could feel like you're starting to shut them out or losing interest, okay? And they're blaming themselves for why they didn't reach out, why they're holding back. It could be that this is somebody that admires you and wants to tell you how they feel, but they just haven't taken the initiative. So how do they feel for Aries? Ace of Swords reversed, Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Strength in reversed, Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. See, this is somebody that feels like they're letting their lack of self-worth, the way they feel about themselves. This could be somebody that doesn't feel they're good for you. And they're very attracted to you. They desire you deeply. Um, but they feel like you're not even really interested in them. Or you're not going to be interested because they haven't told you how they feel. This is somebody that's been holding back telling you how they feel about you, and they're only making the situation worse, is how they feel here. So let me see. Why is there other queens involved in the situation, though? Because I got a Queen of Cups reverse and a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay, King of Wands in reverse. The Tower, the Devil in reverse. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like what's going on, this person could have had a bad dating history. So maybe in the past, they went towards people that didn't really care about them, didn't really want to take care of them in a way to treat them. This is somebody that is having an awakening, okay? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Tower. They don't want to be a certain way anymore. So I feel like Aries, this person is having like an awakening. They realize their feelings for you. And also, they could have had a bad dating history in the past, which is why they hold back, why they get kind of like, maybe they get overly jealous too. Could be somebody that gets overly jealous, or somebody that just is afraid to tell you how they feel, afraid to be vulnerable. And that could be because of their past. Okay. But the good thing is they're noticing what they need to work on, and they are actively working on it. So what do they want to say to Aries? Woo, these cards hit the floor. Okay, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. That could be you. Okay, for some of you, because they're afraid to contact you. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. And this card hit the floor over here. Man, okay. And then I'm keeping secrets from you. I hope you don't find out. Okay. So I feel like the secret is that it's draining them more than they tell you. I think the situation's affecting them more than you realize. But I do see them wanting to come towards you. They are going to be communicating. So, and they are working on themselves. So if there was jealousy, possessiveness, whatever, this person is working on that. They realize what, they need to fix. Could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn, a Scorpio. I have strong Leo here. Okay. But yeah, they realize their mistakes and they're working on it. So, all right, Taurus, let's get started here. 749. That's weird. Aries was 149 and you're 749. So that's weird. All right. Happy birthday, guys. Today starts your birthday season. Heart-to-heart conversation and love yourself first. Okay. I feel like this person wants to have a conversation with you. Maybe you're pulling back from them because of self-respect. I know, that's what I think too. It looks good for the most part. Okay, I have pretending, commitment on the bottom, and influences. Okay. For some of you, I hope this person isn't telling you what you want to hear, okay? Telling you what you want to hear about a commitment, acting like they're committed to you, but they're not. Let me see. So why heart-to-heart conversation? Love yourself first. Some of you had this conversation with yourself about this person. The Six of Pentacles, the Justice, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. The Moon, the Hierophant reverse. This person has trust issues. This person has trust issues. And I feel like that's the main problem. A lot of you, Taurus, are being honest with yourself. You're acknowledging this person, they're not really fully giving to this like they should. Okay. And I think when it comes to a commitment, this person either is blowing smoke or just kind of telling you what you want to hear, or there is commitment issues that they need to work on in order to be with you. Because it looks like this person is acknowledging, or you're acknowledging, that this person has a lot of worry, a lot of fear about commitment, but they're not really doing anything about it. Okay. It kind of seems like they're letting it just continue. So why pretending here? Hey, Alexi. The Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Empress. I don't like this energy, Taurus, because it looks like the person on your mind, they're not treating you fairly. You're an empress, and they're acting like basically they're putting in this perspective of, oh, I'm working on this, or I'm going to invest more time and energy into this relationship. But it's like they're not, they're doing the bare minimum, or they're just not doing what they need to do. Okay. They're pretending everything's fine. For some of you, they're pretending that they're happy, that they want to be invested into this, but they're really not. They're really not putting forth the effort. Because the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, it's like the effort I think they're putting in. It kind of feels like they're like not putting in what they should, knowing they should do more, but they're doing the bare minimum with the Four of Cups. It's like they know they should put in more effort with you, but they're not. Because Six of Pentacles, it's like they're doing like a little bit less than they should. Like below average, like they're putting below average energy towards you. They're not fully committing to you. I don't know if there's fears around commitment, or they just don't know what they want exactly, but it looks like they're playing games with you with the Empress here, and I don't like that. This is somebody that's kind of telling you what you want to hear, but they're not fully committing to you. So how do they feel about Taurus? The Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords reversed, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles reversed. I mean, this person feels like, yeah, they are actually hurting you. So for a lot of you, Taurus, if you're in an actual like commitment, or you think you're going to be in a relationship with this person, they do feel like, yeah, they aren't really putting forth the effort. They could feel like they're not fully healed yet to be in a relationship, and that they are kind of wasting your time. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody that maybe they're rethinking a commitment. They could feel like they have more issues than they thought they did. Like maybe this is somebody that's finally like seeing like the errors of their ways. They realize they have a lot more healing to do. They can't fully commit to you because it looks like somebody that is not on the same vibration of you. Okay. Because you're coming off as an Empress, and they're coming off here's a Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it's somebody that has not fully healed or not fully invested into this. And I think honestly too, I think you're having a conversation with yourself about this person. Like, you know, they're half-assing this connection. You know, they're not fully invested into this. And it's almost like, why are you wasting my time? Let me see. How do you feel about them? That's kind of what it feels to me. Like you're having a talk with yourself. How do you feel? The Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Star. Ten of Cups reversed in the Chariot. A lot of you feel like this person, you guys could just feel like there's something better out there for you. And that this person's basically just kind of getting in your way of you getting into a better relationship. They're kind of just wasting your time. It could just be that it's money focused, like you guys are together because of money or assets, family, whatever. Because a lot of you feel Knight of Wands, High Priestess, the Star. You just don't really know if you completely trust this person. And you don't even know, Taurus, if there's even an emotional connection really even there. That maybe you guys bonded over finances or money or relying on each other or something like that. So what do they want to say? This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Okay, my focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. See, somebody very selfish that's like putting themselves first. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. Yeah, it's like they rely on you too much, but they really don't act like they care about you. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but I think you're kind of telling yourself that this person doesn't really show me that they care about me. You know? And it's almost like they're just kind of like with me because they need me in some way, but they're not really showing me this emotional connection here. It feels like it's one-sided. Cancer, Sag, could be a Pisces, an Aquarius. So I'm not trying to be negative, but it kind of just feels like they're not being honest with themselves, and you're needing to be honest with yourself if you want to continue this situation. All right, Gemini 1420. Person on your mind. Let's see. Person on Gemini's mind. What's going on? Hey, Karma. Okay, friendly support. Let go of the past and perfect match. Somebody's going to return back to you. Somebody's friend could be like involved in this, but there's a lot of confusion. It could be that this person, you guys could be trying to let them go, Gemini. But it's like you feel like you guys are a perfect match or a perfect pair. I am getting someone's friend is kind of involved in this or trying to get you guys back together. But there's a lot of uncertainty if you guys should get back together here. Hey, Joyce. So why this here? The Death reverse, 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I see this person wanting to get back with you or coming back together after a separation, but not really knowing like if you guys should put forth the effort or not. This is somebody that wants to come back. It could be a Scorpio, and they are getting maybe advice to come back, but they don't know if they should fully like emotionally connect to this connection. The 2 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is somebody that is having doubts that you want them back. That if they were to come back to you, they don't really know if they have your full attention, okay? Or they don't really know if you're going to put forth the effort to be with them. Because this person still loves you, 2 of Cups, but they don't really see maybe an effort from you. It doesn't really feel reciprocated. They could feel like you're not really wanting to invest more into this. Because I feel like here this person's trying to get information or advice from other people and wanting to know, like, you know, should I still give to this? Should I still invest? Wanting to get back with you, Gemini, but feeling a lot of confusion. Yeah, they want a second chance, but they're confused. Maybe how you feel. Hey, Jean. Okay, King of Cups reverse, Page of Cups, the Devil, and the 8 of Pentacles reverse. The Strength and the Knight of Wands. I feel like they're holding back, okay? They are going to come back to you, but they're trying to figure out, would it be a good idea to give my cup of love to Gemini? Would they still care for me? Do they still want me and desire me? It almost feels kind of toxic, though. For some of you, it's like, this is somebody like still depending on you emotionally or still desiring this connection. Knight of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor in reversed. I don't know. This, it feels to me, for a lot of you, this person is like still fixated on the thought of you guys having something together. There's a lot of temptation with you, a lot of wanting to come back and be with you, but also not really knowing exactly if they want a relationship with you. So it seems, Gemini, the person on your mind, they're wanting to come back, wanting to revive this connection. They still care about you. They love you. They don't really want to pursue anybody else, but it's also like they don't know if they should invest into this connection, if it's really going to go anywhere. How do they feel about you? Let's see. 6 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Judgment, and the Ace of Wands, the Temperance. Okay, so how they feel is like they're still really attracted to you. They still think about you from time to time, and they would like things to work out with you too. But when it comes to a long-term investment, they don't know if you guys are still able to work on this. If you still want to commit to them, if you still want to have a relationship, if anything will come of this. They do plan on reconciling. A lot of you, Gemini, I feel like it's somebody you're not in communication with. There definitely could have been a disconnect. Somebody walked away. And they're kind of just waiting it out to see if they should make, you know, more of an effort with you. See exactly where this goes. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. Okay. So it's kind of like they don't really know where this is going to go. It's like they don't really want to put forth all the effort in the relationship. I don't really know if I like this, though, Gemini. It feels to me like they want you. They want the attraction. They want the desire from you. But they don't really want the full-on commitment is what it feels. Because it's like they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're kind of like inconsistent here. And it's like they're getting support at this time, or they're being talked to from their friends, or they're getting advice from somebody about being back in your life. But it's kind of like selfishly. They kind of want you to their own advantage, or want you when they want you kind of thing. So I don't really see them fully investing into this. It looks like they kind of want you when they want you. The Page of Cups, the Devil, the King of Cups reverse. They want that emotional connection, but they don't really want the financial support of it. They don't want the long-term effect. Because even when it's like saying how like I can't be bothered to worry about you, it's like I can't really worry about your problems. I can't really, it's just I don't know. I would just kind of be careful. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be a Capricorn. Okay, Scorpio. I got Virgo. Because they're even coming off kind of selfish. Aries. Okay, Sag. Like they're in it for themselves, what they want from this, but they also want your attention. And they feel like, okay, for a lot of, okay, some of you, what I'm getting out of this, you should let this person go because there's a perfect match coming your way, but needing to let go of the past. Okay, once they come back, you're realizing they're not that invested, and I wouldn't continue waiting for a lot of you. All right, 2034, Cancer, person on your mind. What's going on with you and this person? Okay, you guys could be in a separation or just not spending time together. I do have time apart, let your friends help you. Now, you could be distancing yourself from them, not really sure where you stand in this connection. Okay. Maybe wanting support from friends. Yeah, I got depth in reverse and divine feminine in reverse. I'm going to take reversals on this deck. I feel like what's going on here, like some of you, if you're the divine feminine in the situation, you don't really know the value of this connection just yet. You don't really know if you should invest into it. Okay. Maybe you're trying to figure out your feelings. You're becoming distant from them. You could be emotionally detaching. Hey, Cherrylicious. So why time apart? Let your friends help you. The Emperor, the King of Wands, the Lovers reverse, and the Two of Wands. I mean, this person is showing up. Wheel of Fortune and the Star. They're showing up as like they're ready to get this going. Okay. Because I do see divine masculine distracted in reverse. They're not distracted. So this person is like showing up. They could be definitely a new person in your life. It feels like, maybe you're distancing from them or you don't really know where you stand with them if you're the divine feminine. But this divine masculine is showing up like I'm ready to take charge. I see something with you. Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Two of Wands. I'm ready for something new. But it feels like you're not really sure if you're the feminine. You don't really know if you see something with this person. Okay. Because I feel like with divine feminine reverse, depth in reverse, you don't really know like how you feel about this person. Hey, get feathered. Yeah, Queen of Swords reverse, Six of Cups reverse, the World, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, Cancer, if you're the feminine, you have trust issues. You don't really know if this person has good intentions towards you. And I think that's why you're pulling back. You could have been, hurt really bad in the past by people, and you don't really believe people. You don't really trust people because it looks like you're trying to do some inner work. You're trying to heal. And I think that's why you're like pulling back from them. That makes sense. So if you are the feminine in the situation, you don't even know if you trust this person because you've been hurt so many times in your past that you don't even know if they have the best intentions here. But this person, it's like they're ready to, some of you, they want to show you off. Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles reverse. They're wanting to get this going. This is somebody wanting to actually commit to you, wanting to be serious about you. The Emperor, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, how do they feel about you? This person, how do they feel? The Ten of Swords in reversed, Three of Wands reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, and the Three of Cups. They feel nothing's holding them back. This is somebody, you are dealing with a divine masculine, the Tower in reverse. They're in a really good place, okay? Like, I don't really say that about people. I'm usually like, okay, this person has this problem or whatever. This looks like somebody that knows exactly what they want. Okay, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, definitely could be a fire sign. They know exactly what they want. They're in a healed place. How they feel is that they're ready to get something going with you. They don't think it's a risk. They're not afraid to get to know you. They want to date you and see where things go. There's nothing holding them back. There's nothing that they're worried about. This is somebody, Cancer. This is actually a really good reading. You have a divine masculine that is not distracted. Okay, they know exactly what they want. They're not letting anything get in the way. They're not blocked by anything. Definitely feels like their heart chakra's not blocked. They're emotionally invested. So this looks great. So what do they want to say here? am embarrassed by my actions. I feel disgusted with myself. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turnoff. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Now, like I said, this could be how you feel, because I'm just saying whatever needs to be said. This could be how you feel, where you're just kind of like not really sure, like if you want to handle this connection. You could be embarrassed. Some of you are not contacting them and you're ignoring them, and maybe you're embarrassed, because I'm feeling whoever the divine female is, the divine feminine is shutting off from this or not trusting it, kind of distant. That could be how you feel. Okay, so I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. So take that for how it resonates. It could be a Scorpio. I have strong fire here. Gemini. Okay. That looks pretty good. The only bad thing, the female's in reverse. All right, Leo 2543. Let's hope for some positive readings. All right, what we got for Leo? Person on your mind. They're letting go of control issues. So they have romantic feelings for you. There's chemistry for you. Let's see what else. Rawr. It was like a small rawr. Oh, you're welcome. Kind of reminds me on Shrek. I think it was like the fourth one, when that kid's like, do the roar. and then he's like sick of it. Stress, heart fog, and realizations. Okay, this person's still got feelings for you. They're in their head. They're stressed out. They're trying to let go of control issues. They're realizing, their actions. So why letting go of control issue, romantic feeling, and chemistry? Ace of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords, the Moon reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Two of Wands, Three of Wands reverse. This person's afraid that they've lost you because of their consequences, what they've done. This person's getting a sudden realization that they played you too many times. With the Queen of Cups, it's like this person knows that you truly cared about them, that you love them, and that they risk things with you, that they really mess things up. They're realizing that maybe it's too late, that you guys can't move forward. So why are they stressed about this and having realizations? Ace of Swords reverse, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Eight of Wands reverse, and the Strength. This person's afraid that if they were to contact you, that you would just reject them. Okay, because they're under this impression that you don't want to talk to them, you don't want any kind of contact. Ace of Swords reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, that you're perfectly fine moving on from this. And I think they're trying not to let that bother them, Knight of Wands, because it's like they have all this desire and this passion towards you, but it's also like they know that you're going to hold back and not respond to them. This person's afraid. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands reverse. This person, I think they're kind of stubborn. They're afraid to come forward because they feel like they're going to get rejected. They feel like they've done too much. So how do they feel about Leo? I feel like deeply, they just feel like you're not bothered. You're focusing on yourself. You could be getting other attention, working on yourself. Yeah, Four of Cups. Like, you're not even bothered by them. Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. They could feel, for some of you, they feel like you're putting into another relationship, that you're getting somebody else's attention, that somebody else is trying harder to get you, and you're dating that person. So I don't know if they really think that that's happening. They can also feel with this too, that you're just really focused on your stability, focus on your job, your money, your career. If it's not that, they feel like you're getting attention elsewhere and you're in another relationship. And that's kind of why they're holding back. They feel they don't know what else to say or do. They feel like you're going to reject them. Yeah, look, I am finally seeing my worth. Yeah, I feel unworthy of your love. I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Okay. So it's definitely what I'm getting here. Could be an Aries, could be a Cancer. I got Taurus. Okay, Sagittarius. Now, they don't really know how you feel about them, but they still got feelings for you. All right, Virgo 2940. Let's see. Person on your mind. You're welcome. Rendezvous and bonding. Wow. Okay, so this person, it's like they feel a connection. They want to bond with you. They could feel like you're their twin flame. They want to make an effort. Wow. So let's see. So some of you, this could be somebody you recently connected with. You're bonding with them. There's some connection here. Releasing conflict. Okay. So this person wants no conflict. They don't want any kind of, disagreement, any kind of drama. This is somebody wanting to figure out how you feel about them. So they're letting go of any kind of confusion, any kind of stress. So let's see. So this could be somebody new. Why rendezvous and bonding? The 9 of Swords reverse, a High Priestess. 7 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Damn. So, okay, what I'm getting right off of this person, they are listening to their intuition. They feel like you are a good investment. They do want to put the time and energy into this. I do feel like, though, with the 7 of Swords, they are kind of, leery. They kind of have some, not really sure what to do here. But here with the 7 of Swords, they're just kind of waiting to see where things go. They could have some doubts here, Virgo, about this connection. Maybe how invested you are to them, if you actually want to be with them. But they're trying not to worry themselves. They're trying to follow their intuition. And their intuition's telling them to continue this relationship and see where things go. Get to know you. Because I do feel like it could definitely lead somewhere. 3 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. They enjoy your company. So why releasing conflict? Hey, D-Love. The 5 of Wands reverse, the King of Swords, the Knight of Cups reverse, 2 of Swords. They want to alleviate any kind of confusion, okay? Because they could feel like maybe you have confusion about them. Maybe you're not sure how they feel for you. This could be somebody that's not really emotionally, honest, or they don't really talk about their emotions. Feels like somebody that could have strong air placement. Or there's somebody that either has Pisces or air in their chart. Because it's somebody that thinks more logical, more practical. Maybe they're not real emotional with their feelings. But if there's been confusion about where the two of you stand, they want to alleviate that. Because they could feel like you don't trust them or you're kind of cautious. Maybe it's you coming off cautious. Because this person, King of Swords, they want to alleviate and tell you hey, there's nobody else. I want to be with you. I'm serious about this. How do they feel about Virgo? Okay, 4 of Pentacles. The Devil in reverse. 8 of Swords reverse. Wheel in reverse. The Queen of Wands and the Justice. They do feel like they have your attention, but they feel like you're holding back. Okay, or you're kind of not sure. Because the 7 of Swords, that could be you. You're not really, trusting them. You're kind of cautious of them. This person may feel like you had reasoning for that. Maybe something from your past has happened. Maybe they feel like you were involved in a toxic relationship and you're really cautious about being with them. They just feel like you're kind of holding back, you're not really trusting of them. That even though they do get your attention, they feel like you're kind of waiting it out. You're not really sure right now how you feel, or you're just giving it time. So, but this looks like somebody newer that you're kind of getting involved with, and they're wanting to take things slow. They're wanting to invest time. They could feel like you're not really certain about them, though. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. No one else makes me feel the way you do. I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. I'm keeping secrets from you. I hope you don't find out. I think they're hiding their feelings, okay? For some of you, like I said, they hide their feelings. They don't really tell you emotionally how they feel. I don't think they're hiding anything else. It just feels like they're not really a vulnerable person. They don't like to be real emotional. They're keeping their feelings, how they feel deeply for you, to themselves. But I don't think there's anything else they're hiding. I feel like you can trust this person. I would just give it time. I got Libra. It could be an Aries, Capricorn. I got Pisces. Okay, Pisces, Aquarius. All right, what we got for Libra? All right, 34, 32. All right, what we got for Libra? Person on your mind here. Well, they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation, okay? They want to flirt with you, and there's a burning desire. So some of you, it could be a fire sign. They do have a strong desire to be with you. There's passion here. Okay, now I hope they don't want to have a conversation with you to get physical with you. That's the only bad thing here. Okay, they don't want to resist you anymore. I got resistance in reverse, karma in reverse. Okay. But this person has a strong desire for you. They don't want to resist you anymore. Could be a fire sign. I'm getting strong fire. It doesn't have to be. So why heart-to-heart conversation, flirt, and burning desire? Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, reverse. Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. The Sun. There's a lot they want to say to you that they're holding back. So maybe you guys are not in communication, or there's on and off communication. Feels to me this person wants to get into your good graces. They want to have contact. They do want to make things right with you or try to talk something out. Maybe to alleviate confusion. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody that does want to have you in their life, okay? There's a desire to reconnect with you, to have you in their life, to kind of see where things go. So it looks to me like this person is thinking about you a lot. There's a lot they want to say to you, but they've been holding back, and they don't want to hold back anymore. Because resistance in reverse, it's like, I don't want to hold back anymore. Yeah, the Empress, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles at reverse, Magician in reverse, the World in reverse. There's a lot of unfinished business here, okay? Either you guys have unfinished business, or there's a lot they want to tell you that they didn't say before. So if it's a new person, there's a lot they want to say to you, get off their chest. Maybe they don't want to be taken the wrong way, jump to conclusions. Maybe they don't want you to take them the wrong way and think that they're just, I don't know, like a weirdo. I don't know. Some of you, if it is, like they have a strong desire to be with you, they don't want to like ruin the relationship. Because this person, it's like they fantasize. You're coming off as an empress. They find you very attractive and sexy, okay? And hey, Fee. And I think this person maybe doesn't want to risk it. Maybe they don't want to lose this connection. If things are going really well right now, Six of Pentacles, they don't want to look like some oversexed perv, you know, and ruining things with you, okay? Hey, Kristen. Maybe they don't want you to see them like they just are using you or taking you for granted or something like that. So how do they feel about Libra? Hey, Black Star. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Temperance, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, why am I feeling this person, how they feel? I don't want to do something I'm later going to regret or I'm going to be disappointed by. Okay. I think what's going on is they want to bring things naturally to you. They want things to evolve. They want things to be in harmony and peace because they don't want to be taken the wrong way or do something they're going to later regret, whatever that is. Okay. Over sex perv. Yeah, because Page of Wands, it's like I don't want to jump the gun, you know, and then I freak you out or something. I've had that happen to me, and it's really scary sometimes. Like, if you're not even, like, interested in that person, and they just start being all creepy with you, it's like, okay, like, get away. I feel abandoned by you, and it is triggering my childhood traumas. You have become too difficult for me to handle. So, I don't know. For some of you, they feel like you're, like, for some of you, Libra, they feel like you're trying to push them away. You're trying to make them work for it. Okay. Maybe you're trying to make them work for it. The conversation. Maybe you've pulled back from them. This person's starting to feel triggered, though, for whatever reason. And they're afraid that you're going to be too hard to manage or too hard to handle. Okay, like that sounds sexual. I don't mean it to. Yeah, for a lot of you, there's like a sexual desire in this readings. I'm getting strong, like physical attraction, not wanting to jump the gun, not wanting to blow it. You know what I mean? So, Libra, I don't know who you're getting involved with. I got Sagittarius, strong fire here. I got Gemini, but they're not wanting to jump the gun. They're not wanting to maybe say something they're later going to regret or do something they're going to regret. So, all right, Scorpio, 3925. All right, let's see what we got for Scorpio. My God. Of course, Sagittarius, right? Unexpected connection. Wow, Scorpio. This could be somebody unexpected. That you're, oh my God, there's passion in this reading too. Damn it. There's passion too in this reading. Stay optimistic. Wow. Okay. So you guys have an unexpected, passionate connection. Okay. Have a positive mindset, so that's good. And rejection. Okay, running in reverse. Somebody could have a fear of being rejected and trying to get out of that headspace. This could be you or the person you're connecting to. Some of you, I'm not trying to be, once again, trying not to be, inappropriate. If you guys like hooked up with this person or vice versa, somebody could be afraid that the other person's going to run and the person's going to leave. There could be a fear of rejection, not wanting to be abandoned, but like an unexpected connection here. So let's see. What'd you say? Let me read that. Oh yeah, it's entertaining. Why unexpected connection? The moon in reversed, the 7 of Pentacles, the Justice, and the 9 of Swords reversed. So it could be a Cancer or a Libra. It looks like you are connecting with somebody here, Scorpio, that you didn't expect to have a connection with. This could be someone that maybe gradually you got to know, you are kind of getting to know in some way, or it's just somebody that like you guys have a lot in common, you guys want the same things, and it's been hard, like you've never found somebody like this. So maybe you're scared of getting rejected, or you're afraid that they're going to leave, because I'm getting a fear of abandonment, like somebody not wanting to be abandoned. The Knight of Swords reverse, 4 of Swords, Strength reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm feeling whoever this person is, a lot of you, it could be the masculine. This person, it's like maybe they're distant because they're afraid of being left or abandoned. So maybe there's like in and out communication, or they're inconsistent. They could be afraid, that you're going to leave them. There's insecurities. Because I do see this person like wanting to work things out, 3 of Pentacles. But there's also a fear of like, what if I'm being used? What if it's just friends with benefits? What if there's no relationship here? Because it feels like you and this person, like unexpectedly, you guys really connected. There's a lot in common you guys have. And maybe you see yourself with them, or this is how they feel about you. So how do they feel about you? The 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Empress, and the Page of Swords. They can see themselves getting involved with you. You bring peace to their life. And with the 7 of Swords, I feel like they're kind of questioning this connection because they didn't think they were going to find somebody like this. And how they feel is that you are somebody that really cares about them. You talk to them. You try to interact with them. A lot of you are loving and nurturing. And it's almost like some of you, they're doubting this connection, Scorpio. Like they're doubting if you have the best intentions, if you truly want to be with them, because this person has trust issues. And I feel like they've been abandoned or they've been hurt really bad. And that's why they're scared of you leaving. This is somebody that doesn't want to get distracted. They want to know exactly how you feel. They want things to move forward. And let me see how you feel about them real quick, actually. But yeah, how they feel is that you bring balance and peace to their life, even if they don't want to admit it. Let me see. How do you feel about them? The 7 of Cups. Okay. The 3 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay, a lot of you could feel like they're not really sure if they want to get slowly involved with you or not, because you guys could feel that they're still hurt about someone else, or there's still some kind of like pain here. Like maybe their decision making is kind of slow, and you feel like you've done nothing but been nice to them. You've been generous, you've been trustworthy, but you feel for whatever reason that they're not really trusting, or they're kind of in their head about this connection. So you could even feel for a lot of you that you've done everything you can. You've been nothing but loyal and honest to them, and that they're just not really trusting of you, or they're hesitant. I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. It's too late. I moved on and do not wish to reconnect. I knew I was losing you. I didn't do anything to fight for you. Okay, for some of you, this could be, for some of you, I'm getting maybe a possible third party. Okay, because I feel like they do want to be with you. They see this unexpected communication with you. They didn't like realize that you guys had such a deep connection. I think that if there was like another person, and you're skeptical because you could feel like you don't really trust them, that maybe they have other people, maybe there's still an ex they're hung up on. What they're wanting to say is that they don't want that other person. Like, it's too late. They don't want to reconnect with that person. They don't want to be with them. And maybe they feel embarrassed because maybe you've called them out on it, or they've talked about an ex or something like that. So this person's afraid that they're not going to have you, basically. So I feel like this person is afraid they're going to lose you. And that's why with the Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, I got to do something, because eventually I am going to lose this person if I don't put the action towards this correctly. Okay. But yeah, this could be somebody new or somebody you are in connection with, and they're so like intimidated by this connection. They're so afraid. They don't want to lose you, but they have insecurities, they have trauma, and they want to be with you, but they're scared of losing you. But also, like, not doing anything is gonna make you gone too. So anyways, could be a Taurus, Libra. I got Leo. Okay, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. But yeah, they're afraid of rejection. All right, so Sagittarius, 45, 46. And just take it how it resonates, how it's your situation. All right, Sag, person on your mind. Let's see. This person could have disconnected their energy, or they are kind of disconnected right now. They do have chemistry with you and trust. Hello? Brayden, I'm almost done, okay? I'll be done soon. Twin flame recognition. Wow, getting to know each other. Okay, this connection could have scared them or scared you. Take it how it resonates, because there's such a strong pull. Definitely could be a twin flame. This person, there could be a lack of trust, or you guys need to trust each other. Okay, time in reverse and hoping. Okay, so for some of you, this is somebody newer. It's like not much time has been invested, not much into this, or somebody is hoping that it's not going to take a lot of time to make things work out. So let's see. But with time in reverse, that could be somebody not wanting to wait, like wanting to get something going now, somebody fast moving. So why retreat, chemistry, and trust? The King of Cups, the Death card, the Hierophant, and the Moon. Yeah, I feel like somebody, this masculine definitely, is kind of pulling back their feelings or pulling back from this to get a clear perspective of like where they stand with you or how exactly they feel. So like reevaluating their emotions. They could have like a strong, like their moon sign could be like Taurus or Scorpio, where they're trying to be more level-headed. They're trying to be more fixed. Like they could have a fixed sign in their moon. Okay. Oh, this is somebody, yeah, look, the Judgment. This is somebody that is really thinking about this connection and like where they stand with you, what they want with this relationship. If they see a commitment, they could be thinking that like long term, like wanting a commitment, a relationship, but wanting to make sure that they either trust you, that you guys trust each other, that the both of you want the same thing. Hey, Sassy. Because this person, it's like they're in this headspace of really, evaluating the situation, wanting to know how their feelings are for you, trusting that this chemistry, that there's more. So they definitely could be doing that, like trusting their gut. Like, okay, I feel that there's something here with Sagittarius and I want to be with them. Okay. And it's like they don't want to wait a lot of time. Yeah, Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, if this is somebody that you've had in your life for a while, this is somebody that's like, I don't want to lose any more time. I've already wasted so much time reevaluating the situation. It's affected me. Or if it's not about time being wasted, somebody's like, I don't want to waste time. So I want to make sure I'm in the right headspace. I'm thinking rational. And I know exactly that I want this connection to a Cups. Because it looks to me like this person's like, I don't want to be distracted anymore. I want to be in the right headspace. I want to fully invest into this. And I want to make it known to Sag that I want to be with them, is what I'm seeing here. Oh, thanks, Kimmy. So how are they feeling for Sag? Let's see. Afraid if they take too much time that, it might cause an ending, or maybe things won't work out. Four of Swords reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, the Fool, and the Lovers. The Emperor and the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay. This person really feels, that maybe the two of you are maybe not on the same page, or there's been a lack of emotional connection, but this person does want to take a chance on this. They do feel a strong connection, and they feel like you are in their future. Now, it could also be with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. They could feel like in the past, like they really wasted time in connections that weren't worth it, that really hurt them. And they don't want to do that again. They want to make sure this time around that when they invest their time and energy, it's going to actually be for something. It's going to be for an actual relationship because they feel like they are healing maybe from a past connection not working out or something that didn't really come to completion. They're having a whole realization of like what is their happiness, what they want out of a person. It feels to me that they are wanting to make sure like this time around they're taking life seriously. They're making sure that they're picking the right person. If they want to get in a relationship long term, that I'm choosing the right person. I'm involved with somebody that is the best suit for me. Okay. Let me see, Sag. How do you feel for them? So this person, it's like they're practical with this decision. Like they're making sure that this is what they want. How you feel? Knight of Cups reverse, Wheel in reverse, Four of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. So, Sag, you feel like this person is kind of like not sure about their emotions. They are kind of resisting coming towards you. But you do feel like there's a possible like long-term relationship here. You can feel like you do have other options, but you don't want those other options. That you want this person, but you want to make sure that they are emotionally invested into this and they truly want to be with you. You may feel like they're not really sure if they want to commit to you or where they see their future at. So, you're welcome. I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside me. I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. Okay. So maybe this person's afraid that they're not going to be what you want them to be, that they're going to let you down. And that's why they're kind of holding back. They're like disconnecting their emotions to make sure that they are the right person for you, that you both are on the same page. So it could be a Pisces. I have Aries, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. And maybe they're still dealing with pain from the past, or they want to make sure they're in the right headspace before coming forward. All right, Capricorn 5205. All right, what we got for Capricorn? Okay, best friend in reverse. It is safe to love in reverse. Open your heart. Some of you guys are having a fallout with this person. Like at one point they were your friend. Beauty in reversed and conflict in reverse. Feels to me, Capricorn, like if you were really close to this person at one point and you opened your heart to them, like you kind of regret it now. Like you don't really see the beauty in this connection anymore. Or vice versa. Memories in reverse, an emotional storm. Somebody's trying to ignore their emotions, trying to remove themselves. Not really seeing the beauty of this anymore. Not really seeing how this is going to work out. So, best friend in reverse. Feeling like you can't trust this person. Or there's a lack of trust altogether. The Devil in reverse. Nine of Wands. The Star in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person doesn't even trust themselves. You're dealing with somebody, Capricorn, that's a devil in disguise. Okay. I got the Devil. I got the Star in reverse. The Devil reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. This person on your mind, they don't even know what they want in life. This is somebody that is constantly, I feel like they're emotionally blocked. They're emotionally blocked. They're definitely like disconnecting. This is somebody that doesn't have much optimism. Some of you, they're just jaded and bitter at the world because this looks like somebody that just hates people. They don't have a best friend. Maybe they don't have any friends at all. This is somebody that has no positive thoughts. You're dealing with somebody that's like in a really negative headspace. They're feeling really bombarded by life. They're barricaded. I want to say that. And they're just like really depressed. It's almost like they don't want to fight for anything or like put any kind of fight to something here. King of Swords reverse, the Hierophant reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that's solely focused on themselves. They're so emotionally detached. This is somebody that has no faith in themselves, in a relationship, in a commitment. They have no, I don't like, this is probably the worst reading I've done. because they just don't even trust themselves. This is somebody that's like, I've just ruined every relationship. I've ruined maybe this whole connection altogether because my wishy-washiness. I don't even know how I can fix this. It looks like somebody that is just staying in this negative headspace of like, there's no way to fix this. The damage is done. And I don't really know what else to do but to focus on myself. This is a really negative person, okay? I have Taurus, I have Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. How do they feel about Capricorn? Five of Swords, Magician in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Basically, this person, they just feel like they've done enough to ruin this connection. There's no way to revive it. They feel like they just aren't the person they want to be. They also feel like there is a strong disconnect, and they don't blame you. Okay, they don't blame you for why you don't want to talk to them, why you don't want to contact them. They do have things they want to say to you, but it's almost like they don't really know even how to even fix it or what to say. Okay, because the Sun and the Hanged Man reverse, Page of Cups, they feel like you're going to be happier without them. Like if you move on, you let them go, that you're going to find somebody who genuinely loves you and cares for you, that you're going to be a lot happier in your life without them, because they really don't think they have much point to their life. This is somebody that doesn't really have any kind of like positive thought about themselves. They could be gaslighting themselves or just telling themselves there's nothing left of me here, like I'm at my wit's end, there's nothing left to hold on to. I really don't have anything to give to you. I'm on my last leg. Okay. Let's see, how do you feel about them? How do you feel about this person? The Hermit. I feel like they're a loner. Like I said, they don't have a friend. So you could feel like they have no friends. They're a loner. The King of Pentacles reverse, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups reverse. You feel like they like to be by their own company. They like to, I'm getting misery likes company. You just feel like this person likes to be by themselves. They like to just basically complain about things that they don't want to change in themselves. Could be a Taurus, Virgo. You just feel, Capricorn, this person's a miserable person, that they have a lot of healing to do. I mean, you would like to have like some kind of reconnection with them, but right now you just feel they need to work on themselves, that they're just not in the right headspace at all, that they're not in a good place at all here. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. The situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. I mean, yeah, it is draining me. I can't support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. I cannot be vulnerable. It's like I cannot be vulnerable with you. I'd rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside me. So, yeah, I don't know if I would get involved with this person. They don't really look like they're in the right headspace. Taurus, Virgo, being Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn. All right, what we got for Aquarius? Yeah, and I like that movie. That's actually one of my favorite movies. 57, 58 Aquarius. I love the movie Misery. That's like a feel-good movie for me, and I think that might be kind of bad. I like the movie Misery. That's like a feel-good movie. Like if I want to have a nice laugh, I want to relax. That's I'm probably mentally unstable. Okay. All right, what we got for Aquarius? What is the person on your mind's energy? Okay, holiday in reverse. The one that's been quality time for some of you. This is kind of sad, Aquarius. They could maybe, like with Easter, today's Easter, maybe they don't have anywhere to go. Maybe they don't have anywhere to go for Easter because holiday in reverse. Maybe they don't, celebrate holidays. They don't have anywhere to go. This is somebody wanting to be generous to you. They're wanting to come towards you. Make some kind of plan towards you. They want to apologize. Okay. So let's see. They're wanting to be in your life. This is somebody wanting to come back into your life. Maybe they have nowhere to go, or they're just really sad that they're not spending a holiday with you. So let's see. So why holiday reverse and quality time? The King of Swords, the Star. Could be another Aquarius. If not, they just want to heal things. Yeah, Three of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody wanting to come back into your life. You know, they want to heal things. They want your forgiveness. So Aquarius, I do see this person wanting, you know, actual communication, wanting to get back in your good graces, wanting to have you in their life, wanting you guys to heal things together. They have an apology here. They're sorry. Seven of Swords reverse, the Hanged Man reverse, the Sun, and the Five of Swords. They're coming clean. So this is someone that's very straightforward. Okay, this is very straightforward, very like to the point. They're starting to see the errors of their ways. They don't really like the person that they were. They know they caused you a lot of pain in the past, and they're sorry for that. They want to spend time with you. This is somebody that you mean a lot to them. Your light, like your positivity, they really like being around you, and they know they cause problems here, and they do want to fix it. Yeah, the Empress, the World in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. This person wants to fight to get your attention. They do want to come forward and apologize for what they did in the past. Okay. How do they feel about you? You're the person. Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Chariot reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. So they feel like you are their person, that even though you guys may have some hiccups, a little bit of problems in the connection, they feel like you guys can overcome it, or eventually you guys are going to get to a better place. There just might be a little bit of problem right now, but they still feel like this desire, this connection, like you are important to them. They do want to be with you. Thought I heard something. I feel abandoned by you, and it is triggering my childhood traumas. I have lost all faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. So some of you, that could be how you feel about them. Let me see, Aquarius. Have you lost faith in this person? Have you lost faith? Seven of Pentacles reverse, the Hermit, the Hierophant reverse, and the King of Cups. Yeah, some of you, Aquarius, I feel like that's you. You've lost faith in them because you've been waiting for them. You've been wanting to hear an apology, and this person took too long to apologize. A lot of you, they were too stubborn, and they do truly care about you, but they didn't really prove it to you. So I feel like you've lost faith in them, and they feel abandoned by you. Okay. Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus. I have Taurus, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius. All right, let's do last but not least. Let's go ahead and do Pisces, 10215. Person on your mind, let's see. Okay, forgiving and learning in reverse, material attachment, getting to know each other on the bottom. All right, let's see here. Confession and boundaries. Clarity reverse and heart fog. This person doesn't know what they want. For some of you, this is somebody very codependent. And this is somebody that's not willing to learn, not willing to do better in their life. They could be confessing that to you, that they don't really know what they want with anyone. Because it feels to me like whatever they're saying to you, like you just feel like, okay, I just need to put walls up. I don't really trust this person. So let me see. Why forgiven and learning reverse, material attachment. Temperance reversed, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands reversed, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this person keeps coming in and apologizing to you or trying to make peace with you, but they don't change anything. It's pointless. They're wanting to hold on to your energy. They're wanting to stay in your life, but they're not changing anything. And they keep letting you down. And I feel like intuitively you're listening to your intuition here of like, I can't keep, letting this person back in. They are somebody I cannot trust. They keep doing the same thing over and over again. And, it's like, I don't really know if I can keep letting this person back in. I feel like you're putting up boundaries here towards this person because maybe they want to act like they're working on things or sorry for what they did. But then it's like they keep doing the same thing over and over. Nine of Cups reverse, King of Wands reverse, Six of Cups reverse, Six of Wands. They come in all high in glory, telling you like, oh, I'm sorry, I miss you. I want you back in my life. I'm working on myself. I'm not going to do this anymore. But this is somebody that doesn't want to change their life. Somebody that is not making progress. They're not learning from anything. And they're basically in the same energy they've been in. Yeah, judgment reverse. Somebody that's closed-minded. Maybe they don't even realize how much they're actually hurting you, the damage they're causing you. It's somebody that's so self-consumed to get what they want, or I'm going to do no matter what I can to get what I want or something. Because it feels like an energy Pisces of this person, like they're constantly letting you down, they're disappointing you, they're not meeting your expectations, your into the bargain, I want to say. And you keep giving this person chance after chance, and they just keep letting you down. They're not making any kind of progress. How do you feel, or how do they feel about you? Sorry. Page of Cups in reverse. The Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. This person feels like, yeah, they did hurt you, and you maybe can't get past something that they've done. Because they feel like they're trying. This person feels like they're making some kind of attempt or effort with you, and they just feel like they're not getting themselves anywhere. They could feel like you're having a hard time forgiving them for what that they did, and that it's really not getting you guys anywhere. Four of Swords reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Page of Swords. This is somebody that, yeah, I think it's kind of narcissistic. I feel like this person is guilt tripping you, they're blaming you, gaslighting you, making you feel like it's your fault, like something you did wrong when it's them. And they just don't want to learn. They don't want to make any kind of progress or change in their life. And it's not getting you guys anywhere. I smile on the outside, I'm dying on the inside. No one else makes me feel the way you do. I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. I know what I am doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. So yeah, this person knows what they're doing, and they're just playing games. They're not willing to change, not meet you in the middle, and it's just a waste of time. So it could be a Sagittarius, have Capricorn. Okay. Scorpio. Leo. Could be any sign though. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll get timestamps for the first reading, and then I think Kitty Cat's doing timestamps for this one. So I'll go ahead and get off of here. Hopefully you guys have a great Easter, and sorry I was on so early. Like I said, I couldn't sleep. But hopefully you guys have a great day and spend time with family, eat a lot of food, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got some videos tomorrow going on. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.